Hi, everybody. I hope everybody is doing well and staying safe. Very good evening to everybody. This is Amir Akhtar from Coding Invaders. Welcome to this most awaiting webinar. And I can see a good number of people are already waiting, as more than 230 people are already joined this webinar. I'm like really very excited for this particular webinar because the topic is itself very interesting. So before I start, before I move on with a lot of things, guys, I just wanted to understand that, can you guys hear me or see me well? If yes, then you can just give me a thumbs up in the chat section so that I can get my technicalities clear. And then I will just move on and I'll introduce you with the guest who is actually more than 13 years of experience. It's going to be an amazing session because we're going to ask the toughest, silliest questions, everything, and we'll try to make it so much valuable to everybody. All right, guys. So I can see the audience are giving me a thumbs up and people are really very excited. Thank you, guys. Thanks a lot for giving us your time. So yes, today, this webinar is about how you can earn up to 14 lakh as a software engineer with a no technical background, which is something which is very, very strange to know that how this can be possible without no technical background or no coding background, how it is possible. Yes, nowadays things are possible, and then you'll get to know all this, like how it is possible. For that, stay tuned till the end. I'll be telling you step by step everything in front of you, and you will be able to understand it because this masterclass and this webinar is going to be a very, very, very important and helpful to you. So if your friends haven't joined yet, ask your friends to come in and let's discuss and ask a question and figure out the things. Because in my general time, when I wanted to make my career better, I usually talk to an expert or people who are already working in that segment, and that's give me a clear idea that yes, this is the way I have to move on. All right, guys, I can see that a lot of people have joined in. So I'm just curious to understand that from which city you guys are in. Just interact with me because I can see Nitish is also joined. Hiten is also joined. Someone from it. So I just want to know from which city you guys are in. Like, can you just comment down the chat section so I can get to understand the, you know, city demographics, that from where people are more. So I can see the Kanpur, Gurgaon, Bangalore, Delhi, Cuttack, Manipur, and Bangalore, Hyderabad, Pune, a lot more. Wow. Wow. Faridabad, Pune, and it seems Coimbatore. It seems that all over the India people have joined it. I'm really very excited, guys. I'm going to make sure that this session is going to be an amazing for you. So, yes. Thank you guys for joining in, and I'll just wait for a few more seconds, and I'll just request you that if you have your friends haven't joined yet, just please tell them because in this particular masterclass we have brought an amazing guest who is more than 10-year experience, and we're going to have explore a lot of things, and we'll get an and insight things knowledge about how exactly things works and how we can make a lot of money in that, and how we can make a secure and best career out of it. All right, guys. Moving ahead. So this is me. My name is Amir Akhtar, and I'm a career consultant. I have already helped more than 200 plus people. I have 5 years experience in NetTech. So with all my experience, I'm going to tell you about how you can start your career in IT as a software engineer, and how you can become a hash one specialist for an employer. Because during my consultations, I have faced a lot of issues. I have seen a lot of problems with the candidates. I have seen a lot of fears and the objections that candidate have, but still we are able to achieve it. So I'm going to relate, and with all my experience, I'm going to give you an answer. Apart from me, we have the guest. That is another interesting part. All right, guys. So I just wanted to understand, guys, whoever were here, like all the people who have joined here interacting with me, thank you so much. Just wanted to understand one thing, that what exactly the main purpose you joined this particular webinar for today. Just there's a three options on the screen. You can see you are just here to listen the webinar with no goals, or you're just here to study and looking for the courses, or you are just already studying and just wanted to expand your horizon. You can just tell me. I'm just checking the polls. So I can see that 77% people are actually wanted to study and looking for the courses, and 12% people are already studying and want to expand the horizon. That's really very interesting. And only 8% people are just here for the webinar with no goals. No worries. So you will get a clear vision and idea. So all the people, all the three categories people are most welcome over here. and keep interacting with me, guys. And I'll be making the conversations and the webinar in that way itself. So yes, we are going to start the webinar and I'm going to tell you about the coding innovators. So coding, what exactly the coding innovators? So our mission is to transform all the people from a non-IT background to get into IT in a high demand or like in demand profession, which is a high paying, which is starts at least with 5 lakh plus salary. But more interesting thing you'll get to know at the end of this particular masterclass. So coding innovators have already more than 40,000 students, 100 plus companies train their employee with us. And on an average, if I'll talk about 30 to 400% salary hike our students gets, and we have 90% employment rate after the courses. And we have the country like the learners who are from 40 plus countries. So this is a brief introduction. Our mission is to help all the non-IT people to get into IT for high paying jobs. You can check the link in the chat sections. Moving ahead, I just wanted to understand one thing from you guys, that you have a lot of curiosity to understand that what exactly this, how to do this as software engineer without coding and everything. There must be something assumptions in your mind that how to get into this and what sort of a work people do, why it is high paying. So just wanted to understand if you here join this session and just wanted to know like why what sort of career development and life development you want generally in your career and due to which you are looking for this particular webinar. So just wanted to know that do you want are you the person who's only looking to earn more money, are you the person who's just looking to work remotely, or are you the person who is like trying to have some cool task, developers task, or you are just like looking at the situation that IT is booming and you are now uh, trying to get into it. So there's a three options available. Just you guys can comment and I can see the poll as well. So I can see that 38% or 39% people are more interested in earning more money. That's interesting, and this is the fact. Like I mean, at the end it comes, at the end it matters that how much you make. And the second highest is everybody wants to get into IT. It seems that people are knowing that yes, IT is something which if we are missing it right now, then we are doing a blunder mistake. Okay, and 17% people are interested in working remotely. Yes, that's the interesting part, guys. I mean, you can work from anywhere. Like even if the mountain is calling, you can just go and have a better internet connection and you can work. That's an interesting part. All right, and 10% people are just interested in the cool task. That's nice. All right, I got the better idea about you guys with all these questions. Perfect, and all these things, the kind of needs that you have. Somebody wants to make money, somebody wants to work remotely, somebody just want to perform a cool task, or somebody wants to get into IT. These are everything you will be getting in this particular profession, because software engineers are generally having this work from home. In the COVID, if I talk about, majority of the people were getting laid off. Operations, sales, a lot others. I hope like in your company itself, you might have observed a few hundreds of people are getting laid off. But the software development or software engineers are the one who are having a very stable career. They are taking the hike in the COVID, and there's nothing which is affecting them. That's so all these things you will get in this particular profession. So what exactly we do in this particular coding innovators, we have the software engineer course that is 100% job guarantee. Yes, we provide in written in the agreement, and it's 9 months which cover of Python, AWS, and a lot other. No prior knowledge and experience is necessary, and you will be having all 7 days a week help from the mentor. Moving ahead, so what you will get today in this, you have joined this webinar, so of course like we don't gonna leave you just like that. You will be definitely taking something, surprises and the gift and a lot more things from us, because you have given your time, so why not to take the max out of us. So you will get a chance to win this 9 months software engineer course for free, that whole premium course which promises a job guarantee, that too in the agreement. And all the people who have be watching till the end will be getting a certification of participation in this master class. And to all the people who will, like, of course, like there will be only one winner. So to all the people who will not be winning this, like, and who will be left, they will be getting a special offer. To all the participants who will be staying till the end only, and they have a special offer. They can join the job guarantee batch, which I'm going to announce at the end. So stay tuned, be ready with a lot of your questions, and we will be going to interact with the guest speaker. So yes, we will be having a fun. We will be having a lot of questions, and I'll make sure that I'll be covering all the toughest, easiest questions, everything. So, all right, guys, you can see the link is in the chat section. To win this course for free, we are into the contest, as I said. So, you can register yourself because at the end of the webinar, I'll share my screen. All the people who are registering right now, I'm going to show the Excel sheet and I'll be choosing one random person. All right. So you can do that. Okay. So the link is into the chat section. Guys, I'm just giving you 5-10 seconds. All right. Just go and register. You'll find this dialog box. And then I'll be sharing my screen to you, and then I'll be choosing the one winner. So all the people who are joined here, you can go and register, and then I'll move on with the guest speaker accordingly. So give me a thumbs up, guys, if you have already registered, because this contest is going to last till this end and end of this webinar, and I'm going to announce in front of you. So don't miss a chance. If you are here, you're free, you're here to gain some knowledge. Why not to apply and get an opportunity to earn this premium course for free, that to a job guarantee batch. All right, guys. You can find the link is in the chat section. People are giving me thumbs up. So, all right, people are ready. All right, perfect. So, I'll just move ahead. And so, what we will talk today. So, we will be, first of all, trying to understand that what are the software engineers, ये होते कौन है? And like a full stack developer, what tools and the skills you need to master to become a successful developer, like what are the things that you need to learn to become a successful developer, so that you can also make a hell lot of money, like lakhs, the one that you saw in the ads and you came here. So yes, we are going to talk exact everything and how to start this development career, irrespective of which background, even you are a banking profession, or even if you are into field sales, or if you are into daily sales, or if you're into anything, like literally anything, if you're just only graduate, that is fine. We'll give you the exact the pointers which is required to become a successful developer. All right, guys, so we are going to cover all this. People are excited. Give me a thumbs up, guys, and then I'll move ahead accordingly. So yes, we have our guest speaker, Mr. Hitesh Nalamwar. So yes, Hitesh is here. I'm very excited that he's going to interact with you all. So I won't say much. Yes, Hitesh will be telling himself about himself. So hi, Hitesh. If you can turn on your camera, we can
Yeah,
see you.
yeah,
As
started.
it's
Yeah.
still loading, if you can just turn off and turn on again, we will
Okay.
be able to see you properly. So yes.
Okay.
So yes, we can see you now, Hitesh. Thank you for joining us. You can just start like with your introduction because people are quite very excited, and even I'm very excited to interact with you. So yeah, go ahead.
Hello, guys. I'm Hitesh. I'm working in IT like from the last 13 years. I was in universities. I work in the top universities in the world for 8 years. I was a professor. I was in research. I was in QA. I was in testing. I was in design. I was in development.
Oh
Literally,
my
I
god.
did everything that you can do in IT. I was there. So if you have any question, I'm here. I have been working in 4 different countries. I have completed my bachelor's from India, and I have completed my master's from Canada. I have started my PhD, but I just dropped it out in the middle because I don't have time because I was very busy with multiple work and
Oh,
jobs. You know.
that's interesting. So you have like you said, you worked in 4 different countries. May I know the
Yeah.
name?
Canada, US, Russia, Dubai, and
Oh
India.
my god.
Actually. Yeah.
Oh my god, oh my god. So guys, just wanted to know in the comment section, how many of you are more interested into the getting a job into this different countries? Because of course, if you're getting a job in a different countries, so you will be having this freedom of having work from home or a remote job. So like Hitesh, are you like currently in India?
Yeah, I just moved like
Oh,
one
that's
month back. I will be here for like you can say next 6 months.
oh my god. And you are like easily working and there's no leave or something. You're
No, no.
That's interesting. That's guys, you can see. I mean, like, okay, so it's gonna be an amazing thing. So for sure. So as you can see on the slides, guys, he has a lot of a career transition. He's actually achieved a lot. So I'm going to get more deep into his head and understand how we can become like him and how he have achieved with all his struggle, and we're gonna learn a lot of lessons from him. All right. So just wanted to understand Hitesh from you.
Yeah.
See, in this particular time, we are still observing. As you can see in the chat section, people are still curious to know that we
Yeah,
need to go into this or not. But I can see you completed your education maybe like in 2009, I guess, if I'm not
yeah,
wrong.
yeah.
And so, what are the main reason that you choose to be in this industry? Like, what exactly made you think about that? This is the field which I need to make my career in.
Actually, I like IT from my childhood. I did the computer programming courses when I was in school, you know.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
And so I was always more excited to learn something new, and it's more excited. I wanted to travel around the world, to learn more about different cultures.
okay.
And I feel only the software engineer is the profession in the world that
Mm-hmm,
your knowledge is valid everywhere in the world. If you go to medical, you go to law. So if you
mm-hmm,
get diploma from India or degree from India, it will not valid in that another country. But the only IT, they don't ask you for your degree, they don't ask you for your diploma. You just
mm-hmm.
need to have your own skills, and that is valid everywhere.
Understood, understood, understood. That's really nice. That's really nice. So, Hitesh, just one thing, like you started your career like after 2009, right?
Yeah,
So, and I'm sure like you have completed more than a decade. And
yeah.
so, if I talk about your whole experience, can you just give us an idea, Hitesh, that how exactly this IT sector is booming? Was this craze was there 10 years back, or it is now? And what is the
No,
future?
I feel it's growing, it's growing even more. Obviously, IT is the, like you can say, the field that evolving very fast.
Okay.
But there will be a lot more opportunities, also.
Okay.
So when we started that time, there was no cloud. So right now it's cloud. So there are more cloud engineers you need.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So even like if with someone will full stack developer experience with cloud experience, he
Mm-hmm.
have more value than just normal engineer.
Understood. Understood. Understood.
And there are right now they are more going more into AI, machine learning.
Mm-hmm.
So that are the field that growing very fast. But
Mm-hmm.
I can say that one thing that you will never be hungry, if you are a developer and you can code.
Exactly. Exactly. Understood. That's good to know. That's good to know. So, Hitesh, again, we cannot see you. So, if you can just turn on your camera or turn off your camera, we can see
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, we can see you now. Yeah. So, we can see your happy face now. Yeah. Perfect. So, guys, like as you can see, that if I just talk, like if they just wanted to know a very simplified answer.
yeah.
So, for all the people, all the newbies or all the experienced people are looking for a switch or something, just wanted to know how exactly the salary range, or you can say the pay scale, varies in the software engineering in India. If somebody is less than 1 year experience or less than 5 year experience, how much we can at least expect?
So it's all depend upon how you present yourself also, that's very important, how your portfolio, what you did, how you can present, how you correct the interview. I can saw even like 2 days ago I saw some vacancies, they was hiring intern for up to 15 lakhs, you know
Intern for 15 lakhs.
yeah, I can
Oh
show
my
you. I
god.
can send you the screenshots.
Wow.
So also if you get like the first 3 years are a bit, you can say a bit hard, because you
Mm-hmm.
get used to it. Once you cross that 3 year mark,
Mm-hmm.
you
Mm-hmm.
can apply anywhere job, in any country, and you can increase your revenue, how you want. You can
Yes.
be a CTO, you can participate in accelerator, you can raise the fund, you can be
Mm-hmm.
entrepreneur, if you don't want to do, you can be a project manager, you can be a product owner. And as you are the developer, there will be always edge over the non-technical managers.
Oh my god. Okay.
So there is no limit. So what you write, that like up
Mm-hmm.
to 8 lakhs, and like it's like I can say in worst case this can happen like this.
Worst case, and this
Yeah,
generally doesn't
yeah,
happen. People get more
yeah,
than that.
yeah,
I mean, like, we are still like, I'm not able to digest the fact, but it is true, guys, that the interns are getting more than 15 lakhs. That is the fact. So it's
yeah.
us how we are upskilling ourselves and how exactly we are able to perform in the interview and justify our worth and get this thing done. Right, Hitesh?
Yeah.
All right.
And
So,
and which companies you are trying. So for
mm-hmm.
example, like to crack the interview, you also need to prepare for those interviews.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
obviously you learn the skills now. Now the
Exactly.
next step is like how to crack those interviews. You need to bit work on
Exactly.
that. And if you
Exactly.
crack those interviews, you can easily get more than what you have mentioned there.
Wow. Wow. So just wanted to understand one more thing, Hitesh, from you that
Yeah.
since it's like more than 13 years you have been working, of course you must be hiring people,
Yeah.
right? So as like just to be very honest, like do you generally look for the technical background or degree sort of a thing, or you look for what the skills he have?
Actually, I look for the portfolio. I have many developers who are working, they have not even technical degree.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
so they work with me, and I easily pay them. For me, that the lowest cheapest developer I think I have is like, I can say 3 lakhs per month.
3 lakhs per month is the cheapest one. Oh my
Yeah,
god, that's interesting. Oh my god.
because
So yeah.
if you because you when you are doing freelancing, you pay like easily $25, per hour.
So okay, so you told me like this is the earning of a freelancer. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So I mean, like, yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting. So, like, guys, you can see that how we are able to explore the opportunities and just the conversation. So, whatever the money I'm putting myself into the list, suppose I'm just graduating, and if my parent gave me a situation that you just complete a graduation, or you go or do some expensive technical courses like BTech or something. So, would you be fine if I just save my money of BTech and put somewhere to upskill myself on learning the in-demand tools and just complete my graduation and I can be hired in a top companies.
No, yeah, I would do that for sure. Because trust me, when I completed my engineering, I didn't know nothing.
All right, all right.
So I like as usual, as I say, like, when you go to university, so you
Mm-hmm.
have those courses that are structured like, I don't know, long time ago, someone who don't know nothing in
Mm-hmm.
IT. So you never get the skills that you needed for IT.
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
to be in IT. So when I was student, we don't have such boot camps. We don't have such
Mm-hmm.
program that right now the students have that available, like online program that you can study the different courses.
Mm-hmm.
And that time even we have not good internet, I can see.
Understood. Understood. So you
So
mean to say that the BTech people or the technical background people are not the syllabus are not designed in such a way
no, no.
where they can easily work in the IT thing,
Yeah,
and that's why they need they go here and there and learn skills and so that they can survive in
yeah,
IT or get into IT.
yeah,
Understood, understood. That's the main reason, guys. People are like upskilling themselves, and even the HRs, even like in the job description, Hitesh, I see in the top companies, they only write hands-on experience on XYZ tools.
yeah,
They write like that.
yeah,
That's nice. That's nice. So, guys, just want to tell you if you are like recently joined, just wanted to tell you that we are still into this contest, and in this particular contest, you're having this opportunity. You can see the chat you can see the link in the chat section. You can go and register yourself, and at the end, I'll be choosing the lucky winner in front of you. And meanwhile, I'm just continuing my conversation with Hitesh. So Hitesh, as you are hiring, as I can see that
yeah,
two type of people are there who are passionate and who are like fascinated about this particular designation.
yeah.
Some people hire with the name of software developer, some people hire with the name of full stack developer, some people hire with the name of software engineer. What exactly the difference are there, or is there no difference?
No, there are some differences. Like if you when you go for the entry level job, then they will hire you as a software developer, and you will
Mm-hmm.
be working on some application software or some part of application software. So you won't be working like how this software fully working.
Mm-hmm.
How you have the do the testing over it, how you do the architecture, how you handle the
Mm-hmm.
issues like scalability. And when
Mm-hmm.
it's software engineer, he is responsible for designing and architect also, plus coding.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously software engineer, so you should start with software developer. Then you can
Understood.
transition to software engineer also. But anyway,
Mm-hmm.
it's just a title. And another thing is like full stack developer is like who know the front end, back end, and
Understood.
who know also the cloud, that you have in your program AWS. I saw that. It's I feel it's very important. I mean, you should know the cloud now, because almost all the application, all the startups that Even I built it. We deploy it on the cloud. We don't deploy on
Hmm.
physical servers, and you
Okay.
guys have that in the course, so you guys have that Python, and you guys have that React. It's a very good course
Exactly.
actually. Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. So just to give an idea, guys, like how exactly this the front end, back end, the developer people do, as you can see in a daily day to day life, like this is a Facebook page, as you can see, of coding invaders. So some front end people have designed, right, Hitesh, and make it
Yeah.
organized with the button wise. So
Yeah.
the screen which is visible to us by the user, that is user interface, which we say, that is
Yeah.
designed by the front end people.
Yeah.
And let's take another example of another app for a bill payment. Let's suppose all the visible part is designed by the front end developers,
Yeah.
and when we do payment, there's some back end process goes on, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That is done by the back end developer. You
So
want to add
basic,
some comments?
yeah. So basically, it's like the UI is like front end, and back end is like how they communicate with each other. Like you can say the server,
Okay.
where you're hosting. So it's just the communication between. So the
Mm-hmm.
back end developer, what they do, they
Mm-hmm.
write some kind of APIs. It's called up.
Understood.
You can say their own language. So they
Mm-hmm.
can communicate with the server.
Understood. 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 Thanks a lot. But guys, like I can see a lot of comments coming in. People are thinking that it's a recorded one. No, it's not a recorded one. It's actually a live
Oh,
one
it's
going on. I can see the names who are coming in, and like Vishal, Prasha, Yuvraj, everybody. Please stay tuned and let's collect the maximum questions, and we can interact and we can get to know more. So yes, it's a live thing. You can, I am able to see all the messages and everything. Got it, Hitesh. And so now, just coming to the main part and understanding that to become a successful into this IT career as a software engineer or a full stack developer or everything. So, what exact or what only tools is required if I will master and I will be eligible for this? Can you just mention these things?
I think I can say the React, you must know it's a very good framework, and it's very
Mm-hmm.
easy to learn,
Mm-hmm.
compared to the other front end framework that even I have worked on, even I
Mm-hmm.
love the React actually,
Okay.
and SQL and NoSQL is basically just the database. It's the
Mm-hmm.
SQL, and
Mm-hmm.
Python is the programming language. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
sure you guys have in course Django is a backend framework that
Mm-hmm.
we use to write the backend API calls that will communicate with the SQL or NoSQL database, and
Mm-hmm.
React will be the front end. So actually, if you know HTML, CSS,
Mm-hmm.
JavaScript,
Mm-hmm.
these are like you can say the programming languages. React is the library, SQL,
Mm-hmm.
NoSQL is the database, and Python is you can say the backend. And
Understood.
even when you know the Python, you can do the machine learning stuff. You can train your models. You can be
Mm-hmm.
the AI engineer.
Understood.
So
Understood.
Python is like very popular and very strong now.
So, Hitesh, as you can see, the majority of the audience are looking for a courses wanted to study. For all the people, like seems like people who want to switch or get into this, I guess these are the only tool which is as of now required to get into. Like, if suppose I'm looking to get into IT, these tools are way much sufficient to get
Yeah,
into it,
yeah.
right?
For the entry, obviously there are the lot of it's you will never finish learning in IT. That's
Exactly.
the problem. You will never finish. You can say because maybe you work on the React. The new
Mm-hmm.
version of React came. The React have multiple frameworks. React have multiple libraries. So you will be learning always. It's not. It's
Understood.
not like you will not like you cannot I can say the stay at one place in IT. If you want
Understood.
to make more money, you have to keep learning.
I mean, like the way the AI things are growing and everything. If we will not be upskilling ourselves, we will be lost somewhere. So we have to keep
even
upskilling.
even even with React, for example, you need
Yeah.
to know the frameworks. You need to know, because
Mm-hmm.
imagine that like new version came, you can say,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and that the new version like completely different from the old version. So in that
Exactly.
case there can be some breaking changes, there can be new features, so you need to always upskilling in IT.
Exactly.
You
And
will
this is
not bored,
something, yeah, this is something which is an interesting part
yeah,
because the more you will upskill, the more package we can grab,
yeah,
right? Because
yeah,
companies will be in a like demand that I need this developer. And if
yeah.
somebody is upskilled on time, people will be get hacked. All right. So just one thing wanted to know from you, Hitesh, that if I'll give you 100%,
Yeah.
and if let's suppose you're taking an interview or something, you're hiring somebody. So how much percentage you will give to a technical part and how much percentage you will give to a soft skill? How important this soft skill is and technical skills?
Both are very important, actually, I can say,
All right.
because when you don't have the communication skill, you cannot work in the team, especially in IT. It's very challenging, especially when you are working in bigger companies, if you are like very early stage startup, then you have very limited people, one or two, then it doesn't matter, but if you are working in some decent company, you want to make good package, so there will be special round for that, actually, it's called cultural fit round,
Understood.
so they will be
Understood.
checking your communication, they will be checking your critical thinking, how you work in the team, how you fit in the company culture, along
Mm-hmm.
with your technical skills, obviously you need to crack first technical interview to
Mm-hmm.
go to that stage, but there will be, these things are very important, for
Exactly. I mean,
communication wise, as a developer, they don't communicate with the client, they don't communicate with the,
mhm.
mostly they are communicating within the team, so I can say as a entry level developer, you can be good in like 70% in this and 30% in other, but when you go at management level, you have to be in soft skill 100%,
Understood. Understood. So 30% you gave it to. So of course, like you said that you're working in four different countries. So just
yeah,
because like we have that particular skills, that's why we are able to communicate and present ourselves and
yeah.
we are growing internationally. All right. Understood your point. Thanks. Thanks,
Amir,
Hitesh, for
Amir, many people are asking that we can speak in English, sorry, in Hindi,
in Hindi. Yes, yes, we can
In
definitely.
Q,
We can.
in Q&A we can do that,
Yeah, yeah, we can definitely. हम हिंदी में भी बात करेंगे and इसको
Uh,
combination में बनाएंगे so that people can understand. All right, but the majority, as I can see, guys, you can just comment down in the chat section that you want in English or Hindi. So accordingly, I'll see the majority and then we will try to mold it. So all right, so Hitesh just wanted to know another things that so to grow and to earn more in this particular profession,
yeah.
right? So, like, what exactly the career path the one needs to follow, and uh, and how exactly we can reach to your level after 5 years or 6 years or 10 years, a successful software engineer. What is the career path? How exactly it looks like?
So I feel like you should start with like some mentor, because coding is the thing that you cannot learn alone. You need to be in group. You need to interact with people. You need to be
Mhm.
surrounded like same equally minded people. They are interested.
Mhm.
Because you gonna stuck at too many. You can say the problems. When you are working group, when you have the community, when you have the mentor. They
Mhm.
will help you to overcome these your fears, and
Understood.
eventually you will be like you will start liking this coding process,
Mhm.
it's more about not just typing the buttons, I can say on the screen, it's more about thinking, how you can get this effectively done, how you can build some software, like, and about the career growth, I can say, it's
Mhm.
unlimited, because
Yeah.
software developer is just a one field, you can transition into system architect, you can transition into team lead, scrum master, project manager, product owner, or you can go into the cyber security, you can
Mhm.
go into the cloud, and that time your the development skill will be always helpful, because you will
Understood.
able to communicate with the developer even if you are at the higher position, otherwise what they are communicating you will never understand,
Understood. 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 So, got your point, Hitesh. So, in the span of whole 13 years,
yeah.
so as you said that upskilling is very much important, but I still wanted to know, or wanted from you to, highlight some pointers that what exactly you keep on doing every time and still right now to keep yourself growing in this particular journey.
I still join, that online courses, some kind of, some kind of certification, I actually wanted to move into transition into cyber security, even,
Okay. Okay.
so I'm looking for start to work on that, I mean, for that certification, and and you don't need to be, work for MNC, you don't need to be work for a man, You can work, there are many IT companies, you can just work as a developer, you can work as a freelancer and you can earn the same money.
Exactly,
So that
exactly.
is like, obviously there are some kind of job security, but you can say that, there is nowhere now. But as a developer, you can, even if you lost some job, if you lost your job, you can found other one very fast.
Understood, understood. So, Hitesh, just out of curiosity, wanted to know,
Yeah.
like, you have a good circle, or like, in your whole experience, what is the maximum package have you seen people are grabbing? The clear digit, if you could give us, what is the maximum package people have taken with this particular profession?
Yeah, I think it was me, who make it.
Wow.
Amongst the
Would be
other
curious to know.
guys. I think you can easily make 10 lakhs per month, if you,
10
if,
lakhs per month, more than
yeah,
1 crore in a year.
yeah, you can do
Yeah.
that.
Okay. Seems that I need to come to you and learn. All right. Okay. Perfect. So, guys, you can see that. I mean, okay. And how much time it takes to reach that 10 lakhs per month? I mean,
It's
like,
need a lot of hard work, and it's more about, these are more about like from the software developer when you started, how you transition your career, like
mm,
if you go into that like specific niche skills, before
mm-hmm,
job was like, few years ago, like you can do many things and it's okay. Now our job are very limited, they are very small, you have to work on the specific task,
mm-hmm,
so if you have some specific niche, that
mm-hmm,
not other people know about that, let's say you are in AI,
mm-hmm,
or you are in as a data scientist,
uh-huh,
plus developer, you are a
mm-hmm,
cloud engineer, plus
mm-hmm,
develop full stack development, then you
mm-hmm.
can make more,
Oh my God. Okay.
because I know my friend, they are like everyone, like, even I don't see anyone who is less than 30 LP.
Wow. So one interesting thing, you started your journey in 2009, where I am 100% sure that nobody must be guiding you so much the way now edtechs are guiding, right?
Yeah,
So
so that's why it take more long time to reach there,
yeah, so if suppose you started your journey this year,
Yeah,
so how much years it will take you to reach that 10 lakh per month?
2 years maximum.
In just 2 years, people
Yeah,
can achieve 10 lakhs per month with
yeah,
their hardships and a continuous upskilling.
yeah. Main
Wow.
thing, you just have to keep doing it, don't stop it, About the programming, like, don't quit it,
Consistent.
So the moment, like, okay, I will do it today, tomorrow I will not do it, I'm tired, I have some other task, then it's not
Consistency is the
gonna.
key.
You have to be consistent,
Exactly, exactly. I mean, I've seen people are enrolling for the courses and they're motivated in the first 2 weeks, and then after 2, 3 months, they're just gone.
Yeah,
That's not
that,
how it works, guys. To be
yeah,
very honest, you have to be consistent enough. All right, and these things can be possible, guys. Just telling you that you can master all these hard skills, like the Hitesh has told, that HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React, SQL, and Python. You will have a great career assistant, which generally, like, it took a lot of time for Hitesh to achieve it, but he feels that it can be done within a 2 years if right mentoring or guidance has been provided. So yes, we provide that career assistance as well, and you will learn all these things, and you will be able to present yourself in a much better way with the proper softer skill, and definitely you can get a maximum package. So you can learn all this thing with us, because we help all non-IT people to learn all this high demand. That's why we bring people in front of you, so that you can have a realistic idea how exactly things are working, and you can also achieve the same goal. All right. So Hitesh, just wanted to know, as an audience, I wanted to ask you a question, that for the people who are in different segment, what sort of advice you would like to give to us who wanted to make a successful career? How exactly we can switch? What sort of a, like, how to do a job change and everything? Like, is this something which is bothering us to think about? Like, is it a safe or something? What strategy we should use to
no,
get a
even
job?
because even I do the same, when I was working in startups, I didn't leave my job, so I was doing my job and I was learning in the evenings, to do that
Mm-hmm.
thing, and then when I was comfortable, I
Mm-hmm.
transitioned into it, and
Mm-hmm.
now they have option the similar way, if they are like afraid, obviously they need to start, guys,
Mm-hmm.
you need to start just, and it's will take some time, it's not gonna happen like very fast, that, oh, in 1 month I'm gonna start building the website. No, it's not gonna happen. Guys, just be patient. Just keep trying. You will be good.
Understood. Understood.
It won't take much time. It won't take much time. Like a year. In year you can be like junior developer. You can start applying for a jobs. You can have your good portfolio. That you can showcase your employer.
Mm-hmm.
And when you join some course, you have the community there. You learn with other developers also. The main thing in programming is not to do it alone,
Understood.
because nobody will be there to challenge your what you made.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
how to follow the best coding practices, how you write the clean code, those things
Mm-hmm.
you need to work in the team. You will see the how the one thing can done by 10 different people in a different ways.
Understood. Understood. Exactly, guys. And you can apply all these things. It is very, for sure, easy that if suppose you don't have a network, no need to worry about. You can go to LinkedIn. You can find the jobs over there. You can go to Indeed.com, so Upwork for a freelancing. And as you can see, Hitesh is paying 10 lakhs to his least, no, sorry, 3 lakhs to,
Like, yeah.
yeah, 3 lakh per month to a person who's a freelancer. This is the least one that Hitesh is paying. Wow. And you can definitely use Naukri.com and everything. And we do also have the community, which is very much important, which will help you to
I
grow.
do. I also have on Naukri.com. I get I think call
Okay.
like in a week 3-4 calls for sure.
For sure. And like it keeps on coming, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
all
It
right.
just you have to build in the starting. You have to work
Yeah.
hard in the starting.
Exactly, exactly. The only reason you are getting because you have made your portfolio so versatile enough and
Yeah.
you have experience enough, and I'm sure that your Naukri profiles and your LinkedIn profile must be crazy. If I'll just go to your profile, guys, you can check out. If you want to connect with Hitesh, you can have a link in the chat section. So of course, like as Hitesh is growing and he's having experience, he's able to get this much of calls. Why we are not getting? For sure, maybe we are not able to present ourselves in a better way on the digital platforms like LinkedIn, Naukri.com. That's why we are facing the such issues. Second most important thing, we of course need a community and we also help. Like as a coding invaders, we have the career center and how you will be able to get the things done. Of course, like if you're getting 3, 4 calls and if you're not able to give best, you're spoiling those opportunities. And to get these things done, to save your time, you can definitely have a CV training. I'm going to tell you one thing interesting, guys. All the big company use ATS to shortlist the CV. They have certain keywords, they put it in their software in their particular, and if suppose they're looking for certain tool, and then they will enter it. If your CV contains those particular tools, then only you will be shortlisted. Am I correct, Hitesh?
Yeah, they use. But anyway, if you once you made that experience that you don't need that even ATS, they will just
Yes.
recruiter will contact you. But initially, obviously, you need to have that ATS, compliant
Exactly.
resume.
Exactly.
Without that, it's even more hard to, because for
Mhm.
one job there will be thousands of people who will be applying.
Understood. Understood. And it will
So
be very
yeah,
tough to shortlist. So that's why people use it.
yeah, yeah,
Understood. So that's very important. And to get it shortlisted, of course, like you have to make a crazy CV, and for that we will help you. We have 10 projects in the portfolio which are going to attract the HRs, and we're going to do a multiple mock screening calls and a lot others. And we have already 300 plus job application, and we have 100 plus hiring partners that helps them to onboard and get the interview schedules on a very easy note. So yes, things are ready, everything's are available. It's just that you need to put an effort if you are serious about it. All right, guys. So just wanted to remind you again, we are still into this contest. The link is in the chat section. If you are here new, joined right now, go to this particular link. We at the end of this particular webinar, to all the people who are watching, there will be one lucky winner who will be winning this particular premium course for free at the end of this particular webinar. Moving ahead, you can see the chat in the link in the chat sections. Go and register. Come back, and I'll start with more questions with Hitesh. All right, Hitesh. So just wanted to understand few more things with you
yeah.
that that like to the people who are actually looking for a jobs or something. So do you really think that a certification really gives you a positive idea that yes, this person had done some, like some people are very bad in telling their own quality. So sometimes you look at the CV and see that okay, he has done this CV, he has done some certification, so it can be considered to look forwards
Yeah,
for it. Is
for
this something
for
that you see?
yeah, for certification it work for sure. Especially
Okay.
in good big companies, they look for the
Uh-huh.
certifications. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like that. I mean, he know this particular skill. They have
Understood.
some kind of guarantee that okay, he have this kind of certification.
Because any which ways you guys know that uh, if he has done this certification for sure he must have covered these modules. You'll
Yeah,
get some idea in that.
yeah, yeah.
All right. Understood. Thanks for this answer. So guys, we are conducting this masterclass in support of our software engineer full stack developer course. That is, we are going to start our batch soon, which is from 6th of November. You can enroll with us. The link is in the chat section. So yes, we also provide a certification at the end of this particular courses. It's a 9 months course, and we have 1500 plus assignments, 30 plus capstone project. Why? Because it is very much important to prove yourself and to justify your worth to crack it. And yes, industry experts like Amazon, Philips, Factor Analytics, Infosys people have designed the modules. You need to just commit 1.5 hours on a daily basis. That is 10 hours per week. We have job guarantee program that we provide a job guarantee agreement once you enroll for the course. And the format is totally online. So even if you're busy, you can open up the laptop whenever you are at home and continue this particular program. All right. So today you will be winning this 9 months software engineer course. This is from scratch for free. The link is in the chat section. You can still participate in the contest, and we are still in the contest, and we will be moving ahead with a lot other interesting questions with Hitesh. So if you haven't registered, go and register again because sooner we are going to announce the winner. So we have very limited time. All right, so we are going to have start this Q&A session, and I'm really very excited. And I can see Hitesh since the time we have started this webinar, we are getting too many questions in different language.
Yeah.
Some are in nice way, some are in sarcastic way. So okay, and some are even in the bad ways. Okay, fine, that is totally fine. So I'm going to pick up some questions, guys, and I'll just see that what questions you guys have. So I'm going to pick up the random one. It can be the silliest one, Hitesh. Okay, because like so that and it can be the anything. So the
Yes,
first
okay.
question I wanted to ask you, sir. I work in Dubai. Is this possible? If I'll complete the course from here or like the certification normally, will be able to get the job in Dubai?
No, for sure you can get it.
We can get it
Even
right.
yeah, because Dubai is even was is very booming right now. And
Mm-hmm.
Dubai even have launched many IT visas
Mm-hmm.
for the. They even have started the job seeker visa. They have even the freelancer visa.
Mm-hmm.
And they have the IT jobs there. As a
Mm-hmm.
developer. Obviously, Dubai market is not that big like Indian market. Because you have to be considered the population also.
Mm-hmm.
But as a developer, you can get it.
Understood. And one interesting question I wanted to ask, like, is it risky to switch into IT if I'm from a non-technical background? Is it safe to switch at this moment of time if I'm really at the peak of my career and age?
It's not risky anyway. Whatever you learn, would depend. I don't know from which background you are. Okay,
Let's suppose a
so
mechanical engineer, Hitesh.
okay, so no, it's easy. Because even I am also switching my career. For example, I say that I want to go in cyber security, and I have that years of uh, management and coding experience. So I will be doing that from you can say also from bit ground up, but I will grow more faster because anyway, cyber security is about the how you build the secure application. And there anyways I know lot internal how IT work, how the
Mm-hmm.
software works, so I can use my skill with that skill. So obviously there will be always like bit kind of you can say you will be afraid to change it. But it's like what's your personal goal. I want to do because I want to work. I'm bored. Like continue doing the same thing. I want to learn something new. I want to go another country, for example. I don't want to live in India, or I want to work remotely and travel different part of the world. Because I
Mm-hmm.
was traveling like this. I was working. I was in different cities. I was living. So I wanted that life.
Understood.
Yeah.
Understood. Understood. All right. That's interesting. See, I can see in the comment section, I can see people are more scared, but somewhere these are the only people who want to make a lot of money. So Hitesh, like, do we need to be very much, or like, we have to overcome this, right? We have to be
Yeah,
daring enough to keep switching and start hustling, right? I mean,
yeah,
we
yeah.
cannot be just in the comfort zone and playing safe to earn more.
Same. The moment you will not break your comfort zone, you will not get anything, you know.
Yeah, and I mean, if you are thinking for playing safe, I'm sure you will not be able to make such big numbers.
No,
Am I
no,
correct?
no.
Yeah.
So,
See, that's very important, guys. See, if you will talk about risk is not something, it is of course safe because we offer the job guarantee thing, but it's still like, if you're thinking too much and you're stuck to your job and but you have a dream but you're not switching or taking action, then you will be just posting questions only. You have to take the steps, and that's how the first step is the toughest one. The rest one is not that tough. All right, so another question. I have done diploma in civil engineering
yeah.
and worked for like 2 years, but after pandemic I'm not working. Will it still work for me, like in this IT sector?
No, obviously it will work. You have to gain the skills, you know, you have to join the some program, you know. You need to,
Mm-hmm.
because you know you will be explaining to HR, you know, why you have, for example, this gap, you know. So for example, I have 1 year gap in my career also, you know. It was 1 year that I was like enjoying, you know, I was traveling here and there, you know, and they asked me why you did that, you know. I need to
Mm-hmm.
explain that why I was doing it, you know. So it's possible you can switch career, you know. You should need to
So
learn, you
like,
know.
why we should hire you? Of course, you need some skills.
Yeah.
So you have to upskill yourself, and you have the reasons available. So of course, the gap is not a major concern if you
No,
have the
you
skills
just,
ready.
yeah, if yeah, you have the skills, you know, you explain, you know, somehow, you know, and you will be okay, you know.
Okay,
Just
understood.
always something build story around you, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, why I was civil engineer and why I want to change to IT, you know. Just make
Mm-hmm.
some beautiful story and explain it to HR. They will be okay.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. All right, another question from Uday. Hi, sir. I'm working in BPO sector, which I think it's like calling.
Yeah.
Can I crack Mang companies? My dream was to get into Mang companies. Is it possible?
Yeah, it's possible, you know. You have to work hard, you know. You have to prepare for interviews also, you know, because
Yeah.
there are like that lead code, you know, they have the data structures, you know, all these you need to prepare those interviews. I have my friends, you know, they was doing this, you know. Why I was not in man companies, I can say because I was in academia also. Plus, if you work in man companies, they don't let you work in other place, you know. For example, you know,
Understood.
so I was working in the universities and I was working in the startup. That's what I like more, you know, to have complete ownership of what I'm doing, you know, not just like do small part of the project, you know.
Understood. Understood. So I can see, guys, you have a similar questions. Everybody's like more concerned with, I will be able to do it. I'll be, of course, you will do it. The only question answer.
Some people ask about the recession also, you know, guys, you know,
Yeah.
okay, there will be recession, you know, maybe 1 year, you know, after 1 year, there will things will go back normal, you know.
Yeah.
And when the recession will over, you will already know the, you know, what you learn, you know, so you can apply your skills to get job when the recession is over, you know, for example, you know.
But Hitesh, one thing I wanted to know, we had pandemic and we are
Yeah,
like, you are working in North America also, right?
yeah, yeah,
And in recession is at the peak in these particular countries.
yeah, yeah.
Is it something which is affecting you by any chance? All these things. What happened with
No,
you in pandemic? Just wanted to know. Is anything
I start to work on more projects, you know.
more project because you
Yeah,
got time and you got like working it from home? Oh my god.
yeah. No,
You were not
actually, I have started a remote job from 2016, you know.
2016. Oh,
16. So it's been
since 8 year you are working from home.
yeah.
Oh my god. So
So I
you
was
have.
traveling, you know, so I was working even like right now I can participate in different startup accelerators, you know. I
Okay.
was in that Y Combinator, you know.
Hmm.
Even right now I'm communicating with SDTA. It's from the Singapore, you know, from
Mm-hmm.
Berlin, you know, how I can participate and how we can contribute to the society, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I can also, because once you like work remote, you have, so even in IT, whatever passion you have, you know, for example, you know, that you can follow, you know, because you work remotely, you know, and you don't need, because commute time you can save, you know, and trust me, guys, nobody work 8 hours, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They work 4 hours and they say they work for 8 hours, you know.
Understood, understood, understood. So you are actually like since you are in 2016, you're not actually earning money, you are printing money, which I can feel. So that's interesting part, guys. You can also become the same. We are having more energies, of course. So another interesting question, just wanted to ask you. Um, can you tell me what will be the minimum CTC?
No, it's depend, guys. How much you want to sell. Yourself, because interview is like how much you can sell yourself. So if you okay, let's say in worst case, right now I think like 5 lakhs. I think everyone paying. I think it's for
Everyone,
fresher.
even the
Yeah,
smallest startup having 20 or
yeah,
25 people in the company.
yeah. They are paying that much. So
So there was one question, Hitesh. Somebody was saying that when you were talking that okay, the maximum people can make is 10 lakh per month or something. Somebody commented in the chat section and they said that what about the working hours or something? So just wanted to know from your end, as just because you're a hustler, so you are definitely working hard.
yeah.
But if I'll give you another questions with the salary thing, I wanted to know how much a laziest person can earn in this particular profession.
No, he will not earn anything, because he's lazy to do anything. So obviously, no, obviously you have to work, guys. You have to be available. What you contributing. So if you will not show that you are good, how you will move into
Exactly.
your career path.
Mhm.
So that is like, I cannot say that laziest person. But anyway, you can learn more things in programming. You can like, for example, you can do some WordPress websites. For example, and you can build for some clients, like freelance work. Anyway,
Mhm.
you will keep learning. It will not never ending. Like learning in IT is never ending. You can just continuously grow.
Understood.
And it's like how you build your portfolio, how you build your online presence. How you build like how easily recruiter can find you. And main
Mhm.
thing in IT is like, if you found some customer, and you do the good job, he will refer you or he will back to you.
Mhm. Understood.
Yeah, if you do the bad job, he will not gonna back to you, and you will be always looking for new people or new clients.
Exactly. Exactly. So Hitesh, like, what exactly, like, you are so busy person, you're hustling so hard, but still, do you have a work-life balance?
I do have work-life balance. It depend upon me how I want to take it. I mean,
Is this
so
something that is disturbing your personal life if I'm making so much of money?
no, at least I can. I feel like I'm more comfortable. I don't need to look for price when I buy something. At least.
Wow, wow.
So
That's
that's
true.
it's a good thing. I mean,
I mean, like, it itself solves every problem.
yeah, it's solve most of the problems. And as you work remote, okay, you don't want to do 2 3 jobs, you don't want to do side hustles. Even as a remote, and you work like in one company as a remote developer, you will have very good work life balance.
Understood.
Now
Understood.
obviously there will be some peak times, that you need to
True.
work more hard, but you will have that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And the last question just wanted to, is there any age limitations to switch into IT? I mean, like, as a kuch hai, like, is there anything where people think that, okay, I'm 30 plus, I won't be able to switch?
No, I don't think so.
Anybody can switch it, right?
Yeah, because in India we have like, we have that mindset that okay, you have to finish engineering,
Hmm.
and you're 22, 20, and you have to get job, and then you cannot switch it. But in real life, I can say, when because I live in different countries, I saw many people, they switch to programming at 40, someone switched to 35, someone
Hmm.
switched to 45 even. I saw one guy when he was 60, who switched to programming.
60,
Yeah,
60.
60.
Wow. Interesting. All right, all right. So thank you so much, Hitesh, for answering all the questions and getting us a clarity. And guys, I want to tell you that this is the peak time of IT, and it is not something which is a bubble, right, Hitesh? And it's going to be a future itself.
Yeah.
And if this time we are not switching and we are not taking actions, then we are just dreaming and we're not taking anything. Thank you so much, Hitesh, for all the beautiful answers and honest answer. With I really enjoyed interacting with you. So even the audience have really enjoyed. Just like I want to thank you once again for giving your time, where you're utilizing every single time to make a most of it. Thank you so much for our audience. And if you guys wanted to connect Hitesh or the LinkedIn personally, you can just connect with him on LinkedIn. There's a link in the chat section. And meanwhile, Hitesh, if you want to say anything to the audience lastly, you can say we have really enjoyed interacting with you today and answers from you.
Hello guys, I was a teacher also in university. I have teach the computer programming, programming courses to my students also, and teaching is was like my passion, that time, Now I like more into startups and all these things, But before I was like teacher, and trust me, you have to just start, and you have to be consistent, if you want to switch.
Exactly. So,
If
guys,
you
be
lose the yeah, if you lose that consistency, it's gone then,
understood. Understood. Thank you so much, Hitesh, for joining us here, guys. You can say thanks to Sir, and you can stay connected with him. He will
Yeah,
be, whatever the best possible time we will be having, he will be definitely able to answer your questions. Thank you so much, Hitesh,
yeah.
for
Thank you,
joining
guys.
us.
Thank you. Bye,
Have a nice day.
bye, bye.
Moving ahead, guys, I hope you have enjoyed interacting with Hitesh, and it was fun. And even I liked a lot of the answers which he said, and it was totally very genuine. So now coming to the main part, just because we are done with the Q&A session. So how to win this course? So what you can do is the link is in the chat section. I'm going to announce the winner in just 10 minutes. All right. And in just 10 minutes, we are going to have the winner ready in front of us. So link is in the chat section, guys. You can see, and I'll be choosing the one lucky winner at the end of this particular webinar in front of you. So you will be having this dialog box. Go and register, and please come back again and tell me that yes, you have registered, and then I'll start. And within 10 minutes, I'll announce the winner. The link is in the chat section. Moving ahead. So yes, we make sure that you will have everything to get a job. I mean, like, trust me, people are making a hell lot of money with this profession. It's just because they are learning all these tools really, they're learning all these tools from scratch, and everything, like, they're upskilling themselves every time, and they're grabbing the opportunities because they're upskilling themselves. So of course our course is based on a massive research of Indians and international biggest companies and the requirements for the software engineering position. So yes, you will have all those benefits. So what you get after the courses? So you will be learning the 10 real business cases. You will be having teamwork experience and all tech tools. You will be having an ideal resume and detailed plan. So everything, if suppose somebody is mentoring you, guiding you, showing casing you the whole path and everything, then definitely you will be able to achieve it. Because if suppose somebody will mentor you or guide you on time, you will be able to save years and achieve big. Because the best thing, like, I like the fact and I like the point which Hitesh told us, that he doesn't have to look for the price if he want to buy anything. That is something which actually does my heart, and it can be only achieved if you're really very consistent and hard working person, and you will be the one who can do it for sure. So he said that he started in 2009 and he's making so big. So it means that nobody, I'm sure in 2009 people were not so much aware, but still he made it. And if you guys remember, I asked him a question by saying that if suppose you will do it, if you will start your career today, how much it will take to earn 10 lakhs per month? He said just 2 years. So guys, you can understand how important it is to take action on right time. And the best part is, of course, without guidance, if Hitesh is making so much, then with guidance you can make, like, you cannot commit like how much money. So he is really a very inspiring person, I would say. And I would like say that you guys should consider him as an inspiration, that how exactly he's doing with all the smiles on his face. So do you think that it will be very hard to find for studying? So I feel that I have helped more than 200 people to get into this IT thing. So most of them were the working professional. They were saying that, Amir, I won't be able to get time. I come home at 7 p.m. or 6 p.m. or 8 p.m. So it's totally fine. I mean, I on an average people scroll for 2 hours on Instagram and they sleep at 3 a.m. or 2 a.m. It only takes 1.5 hours. If you're genuinely very serious, if it takes only 1.5 hours on a daily basis, come back home, have a dinner, lay down on the bed, use laptop, and learn all the modules, because we have that digital lab where you will be getting real time error solution and everything. Mentors are available 24/7. Live sessions are happening. When if you are missing, you will get the recorded one. Not a big deal. Just keep on learning this skill set. You will get the things done. If I'll talk about the education format, as why Hitesh is paying 3 lakhs per month to his list freelancer, because He's more concerned, like I'm sure, like he looks for skills, as he said that yes, I look for skills, certifications, and everything. Why? Because it, the reason why Hitesh is giving, like every time Hitesh said that you should perform well, how exactly you're presenting. So it means that your worth should be so much, and how this worth will come up. So your worth will increase if you have that format available. Like as Hitesh shared that in college people are not able to, college people don't know how to work in IT because their educational format is not so practical. That's why we made it 70 to 80% of a student. It is totally on practical basis. Real business cases. Why real business cases? Why industrial expert from Amazon's are there in this particular programs? The only reason just so that you can justify your worth, that yes, you can also perform as an experienced people, and you have things ready on the e-portfolio to showcase that yes, I have done all this, which an experienced people do. So hence you will be cracking and getting the maximum packages. So examples, you can say that shoes stores, messenger apps, notes app, these are the things that you will be learning how to make and everything. Facebook messengers, Netflix, the whole things, like I mean the things that you see on internet which looks crazy, you will be able to do it in just 9 months, and it's very high paying. And the experts are from ZTV, Infosys, Cognizant, Atos, TCS. These are the people who are from different industries, having a lot of experience. They will be the one who will be guiding you one on one. So what else you need if somebody is coming in front of you and guiding you? All right. Just to tell you about our background, we have our hiring partners already, and our alumni are already working into the giant companies like Fortum, P&G, Johnson Johnson, Cisco, and lot more. So if I talk about how exactly you can have that powerful track, the things, to be very honest, to be very genuine, so you must be having a very good CV and the LinkedIn profiling. Now, how you will get to know that it is perfect or not? If somebody will guide you and understand, give you the reality check how people shortlist. We discussed about ATS, how exactly this thing works. So just to get recognized by HR, the interesting part is he just told us that he was getting 3 to 4 calls. Like yesterday itself he got so much. Why he is getting so much of call? Because he has maintained his digital appearance by putting his all his work in such a manner where if somebody is looking, we make sure that we are coming on top, right? So CV, LinkedIn enhancing is very much important. And of course, if you're a newbie, you're totally clueless about it. So we will help you in understanding this. Get profiles, mock interviews. Why mock interviews? Multiple mock interviews will make you familiar and confident, and that's how you will be negotiating and cracking the interview. So it is very much important. It is not something that you just learn the technical skills and you will get the things done. No, these are the major important thing. Sometimes people having good technical skills but don't know all this, they lose a good opportunity. So it's very important that even if we are investing money, we should make ourselves all rounder and get these things done. All right. So how much could all this cost? I'll just tell you about the courses, pricings, and everything's and offers. Meanwhile, if you guys wanted to connect with me on our LinkedIn also for a lot of other questions, are genuine questions, कि ये हो पाएगा कि नहीं, is it safe or not, what it, anything, you can just ask me on LinkedIn also. I will be able to, I'll give you an answers. It is genuinely very possible. I have transformed more than 200 and plus career. I have seen that people are very much scared and very much attached to their previous job thing. कि इतनी salary है, इतनी मेहनत से, like we have achieved 10 lakh, 15 lakh, switching a career will be like, oh my god, both risky. It's not like that, guys. So you will be able to do it. It is not, see, you don't have to play safe. If you want to achieve big, just have that daring heart and go ahead. So if I'll talk about the cost, so this course generally cost, a normal cost is 9,690 per month for a 12-month. But just because you guys are here in this particular webinar, so what you will be getting an offer. So what offers? We have a cool and clear EMI programs. So even if you are working professional, you can take some amount of money every single month and you can pay on an EMI basis. And no fees is involved, no joining fees or no interest you have to pay. You have to just pay the course fees and we will be paying the interest for you. All right. There's no additional things. And the best part is if you have a good network, you can reduce the course price by inviting your friends. You will be getting additional 5,000 bonuses on every friend that you invite, and they're using your referral code and joining it. So technically, if you have 10, 20 friends, if you are referring them, so mutually you and your friend both will get 5,000 concessions. So if somebody will refer more, their price will be lowered. So yes, if you are in a group motivated enough, go ahead, join this, use this opportunity to make the course price 0 and get this thing done. All right, so today in this particular contest, I'm going to announce the winner in just 1 minute. Meanwhile, just wanted to remind you once again, guys, that link is into the chat section. As you can see, link is into the chat section. You can go and register and come back, because in just 1 minute, I'm going to announce the winner who will be winning this free course, this premium course for free. All right, guys. So I'll be just giving 10-20 seconds, and then I'll be sharing my screen, and then we will be announcing the winner. I hope everybody is excited. So guys, you can just go to this link and register. I'm just checking that how many people have registered, and then we are going to announce the winner. We are going to have this job guarantee batch, which is going to start in this particular Diwali, which is 6th of November. So yes, so only thing which is left is announcing the winner. All right, so people are excited about it. Perfect. So we will just wait. I'll just check my list how many people have registered. So more than 311 people have registered. Again, waiting. If you guys haven't registered yet, I'm just waiting. I'll be giving you a few more seconds. I'm refreshing the sheet so that we can remove the duplicate one who are entering again and again. Why you guys do this, man? Again and again entering, coming to this particular part. Okay, don't register too many times, guys. Thank you, Durgesh, for continuously motivating me since the start of the webinar. Thank you, Durgesh Yadav, for motivating me. Guys, I know that I can see again a lot of questions are coming in. Again, there's no problem. There's a link in my chat section of my LinkedIn ID. You can just send me a request and drop me a message. Even if you want me to call you and guide you, I'll guide you honestly. No need to worry about. Meanwhile, I'll just wait that people should register, and I'll just announce the winner in just 10 seconds. Here's my link in the chat section, guys. You can just talk to me every time. Like, if you want to come on a call, I can definitely. So I can still see the numbers are increasing. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right. So I'm going to announce the winner. So yes, I still people are joining in. So let me share the screen. Okay. So I'm sharing my screen. I hope you guys can see my screen, guys. So I can see I have removed the duplicate one. So I can see total 249 people have joined. Okay. 249. 249. I'll choose one. Okay. So I'm again refreshing the sheet if suppose some number have increased. 249. I'm locking 249. Let's see who is the winner. Let's go. 170. So the serial number 170 is the winner who will be winning this whole premium software engineer course of 9 months, which gives job guarantee agreement. Once you enroll, you'll be having a written agreement. Whoever is the winner, I'm going to announce the name. You'll be getting the agreement, so you will be getting 100% job guarantee promises, and also you will be enrolled into this job guarantee batch, which is going to start in 6th November. So let's see who is at 170th. So let's see. So who is there at 170th? It's Sukeshini Badhagoni at the gmail.com. So Shukeshni, you are the winner of this particular premium course. for coding invaders for this job guarantee page batch. So Shukeshini, I hope you're here. So Shukeshini is saying yay. So congratulations from the coding invaders team. You won this 9 month software engineer course for free. So you will be getting the call from the counselor right now, or maybe in the morning, but hopefully you're getting right now. So be active. So team will be calling you and will be enrolling you for this particular job guarantee batch. But to all the people who have not won yet, they will be getting the participation certificate of this particular masterclass. And also, you are having just because you are stayed with us till the end, so you are having an exclusive offer. You can still join the job guarantee batch in much, much, much lesser price, and the offer is valid just for 24 hours. And this is a very exclusive Diwali batch because we have added an interesting mentors who are from big companies. So go, whoever have registered, they will be getting a calls, and you can take a decisions. And I know you guys have a lot of questions. If you have a lot of questions, you can ask me on LinkedIn. I'll be answering you, or else our counselors will be calling you and will be helping you with a lot of answers the questions that you have in your mind, all the issues that you have, we will be solving it. And you can ask a lot of questions. They will help you out and enroll for this job guarantee batch. So link is still in the chat section. Don't worry, guys. Then one more time I want to say, don't be scared and don't worry so much that it is a risky or something. It is not risky at all. And the package which I mentioned in my slides and was at the worst case, like 7 and 10, like I wrote, and Hitesh told me that it was a worst case scenario. People are making more than that. Interns are making 15 lakhs. Why not you guys? I mean, you guys are experienced. So don't play so safe or don't worry so much. You will be able to win this game. You'll be getting a call from the counselors, from the coding invaders. Ask your questions. Ask me questions on the LinkedIn. Let's talk on a phone and let's solve these problems and let's make a beautiful career. So this Diwali, light your career with coding invaders software engineer course. Hope you guys have liked this particular webinar. Hope I have answered or made your time valuable. Thank you so much, guys. Very good evening. I'm signing off. See you on another webinar. Have a nice day.